Well, Palantir stock is getting absolutely obliterated. Today alone, the stock has sold off 10% in a single market trading session, which is honestly millions, if not billions of dollars in market cap gone. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about what on earth is going on with this. And, we always hear those expression, buy low, sell high. Now, given that Palantir stock has sold off, does this represent a good opportunity to start picking up some shares? So I hope you guys all enjoy it. If you guys do, hit that like button, subscribe. If you guys want to learn more about trading and investing in the market, check out our school. It's awesome. We have private live streams. We got quizzes, lectures, a group chat. But more importantly, we actually teach you to invest and trade and learn how to find undervalued stocks by looking at scanners. So check it out down below, and you guys can get 51% off by using code TRADER. So check it out down below. But guys, let's jump into this. So Palantir stock has been one of the most sought after stocks over the past year. Now, the reason why is because of AI. Artificial intelligence is rated one of the best sectors to invest in for the next decade. A lot of analysts give they think it's going to grow at about 37% per year for the next decade. So if a company like Palantir, which is heavily invested into software, data, AI, can make money off that, that's going to be a win-win for everybody. And people are just loving it. Not to mention, for those of you that don't know, Palantir makes a bunch of money off of the government. They have a whole bunch of government contracts, as well as they work with Fortune 500 companies for big data analytics. Now, this is one of the main reasons why we're getting so much sell-off is because right now we're seeing a huge reduction in government. Government right now has pretty much been pausing spending, and they just want to know what's going on with the money. Now, a lot of investors are getting worried that Palantir stock could be heavily affected by these government cuts. Now, they also have seen that the Pentagon is rated, or the Defense Department wants to cut spending for 7% for the next 4 years. So we'll see what happens with that if that does get affected from Palantir. I think we'll see it out of some of Palantir's earnings reports. Another main reason why we're getting sell-off here out of Palantir is because of the CEO. The CEO has sold about $1.2 billion worth of stock. So if you're a retail investor or, just an investor, you get worried. You might go, well, the CEO is selling $1 billion worth of stock. He must know something about the company that I don't. So maybe I should start selling my shares. And then it starts this domino effect, right? It puts a lot of emotion into the marketplace. Now, one of the things I want to talk about right now is how hard is it for a CEO to sell shares? People think it's like going on Robinhood and clicking sell, and they sold $1.2 billion. No. When you're a head of a company or a board member, it's actually very difficult to sell shares of a company. Now, the reason why is because it does require a lot of paperwork, and honestly, it could take several months to sell shares. But one of the reasons I think we're getting so much so much selling pressure out of that, and not even selling pressure, but honestly, if you just think about it, the company has squeezed up like 200%. Any CEO is going to want to cover profits on some of the shares. It's hitting all-time highs, and obviously a stock like this could be extremely overvalued. So just putting that out there as well. But let's actually look at the stock here and kind of see what's going on with it. So looking at Palantir stock, you guys will kind of see just the rapid amount of buying pressure we've seen out of this thing, right? If you guys look, you guys can see it's gone from like $20 all the way up to $125, which is absolutely crazy. So this right here is a return. Let's go ahead and draw it out. This right here would be a return of almost 500%. Yes, you're hearing that right, 500%. And you might be saying, well, Carter, what is that? A couple years? No, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months of trading, 500%. So obviously the CEO is going to want to start selling stock. It's up 500%. Also, guys, One of the things here that I do think is important is to look at basic indicators. Indicators are what traders, investors, hedge funds use to determine entry points. Now, if we look at this yellow line here, which is called the 50-day moving average line, you guys can see it's hit it in the past, we had buying pressure, hit it in the past, we had buying pressure, hit it again, we had buying pressure. Recently, it's selling off back down to that level, which is a very, very hard support. So, a hard point of buying pressure that we could see out of the stock. Also, another indicator is called the RSI. The RSI right now is trading for a 41. The last time it was trading for a 41 was back in this range where we saw a good move. Previous to that was back in here where we saw some good buying pressure out of it. So, yeah, right now could represent a good opportunity for people that still believe in Palantir to start picking up some shares at just a cheaper price. Now, like I said, in the past day, we've seen a 10% sell off, but in the past like 4 days, it's down almost 30% in value. So for me, I definitely think Palantir carries a lot of potential for the long run. But I've been investing into Palantir for years. So right now, I pause kind of my buying, and I think if it dips down below, that $90 level, that's where I'm going to start picking up some more shares of Palantir. I definitely think that AI is the future. But a company like this, guess what, guys? Stocks go up and they also go down. And given that we could see a reduction in government, which could cause a little bit of a slowdown in spending in Palantir, I understand that. And that's why we're getting some sell off. So for me, I'm going to start dollar cost averaging back under $90. I think it's a good, fair price, and we'll see what happens though with it. So let me know in the comments if you guys are buying it. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everybody.